another little talk, and we about to do one of my favorite things. I'm about to watch one of my favorite persons, bro. This Naruto is playing. I'm a big Boruto heavy spoiler. You ain't caught up on the manga. I don't even know you should be watching it. Man, I really don't know. But
this video is going to be brought to you by G Fuel.
Yeah, bro. I've been watching Naruto Explained since.
It's an understatement.
I think also 2020, man. I started watching all this stuff.
Consistently uploading on 3 of my other channels and still
we here though, man. We about to talk about this Boruto real quick. Boruto fire. If you ain't been watching Boruto, I don't know what you've been doing. You've been
super enjoyer of women.
That's on you.
Walking that fine line between prophecy and puppet, but for now. He's also wielding the power of the god.
So called Kashin breakdown, Naruto timeline to say, or
he was created to kill a god in Jigen.
He breaking the timeline. Ooh wee.
But somewhere along the way, he became something.
I remember that panel when bro was chilling in the corner. Y'all still think that was Boruto? Y'all think that was this panel when bro was chilling in the war arc, chilling out there watching.
I low key. Changing.
I hope it was
today's newest Naruto Explained video, where we're gonna break down why the 10 directions updating. Inside
I rock with Naruto sign that bro really
we're not
like
just on that wrong timeline now, but we're also barreling
really
towards a catastrophic one.
It really
all because one clone dared to use the divine power that really and truly no human was ever truly meant to use. So let's start off first with what exactly is 10 directions.
It's crazy how people still confused. Like people still think you can just see the future,
so
bro.
Kashin Koji's 10 directions is that precognitive ability that allows him to see multiple possible futures. Think of it like a branching tree. He stands at the root and watches all the limbs grow outward.
Nah, Kashin Koji is Dr. Strange.
One path becomes real and the other
wild work.
No.
Ain't why would I thought of that? That's funny as hell.
That memory gives him.
Dr. Strange was like he was going through all the possibilities on God. That's a good. That's a good reference.
That don't exist anymore. He knows what succeeded and he knows how to adjust based on what's happening.
Bro, I can't wait for the birth to make
could have happened, and he
so
can
fire,
manipulate the events. Always staying one step ahead, but there's a fatal flaw, one that got exposed in this chapter.
Hey, when bro was rolling his eyes, and that shit, I was like, damn.
Been shown. Unlike a god like Momoshiki, who Ikimoto confirmed for us, his power is not 10 directions, but it is something similar, but it is different altogether. Or even tell which path will be chosen.
I ain't gonna lie, like to see
future
that motherfucker might die, but you can't
one will
decisively
being the one that
go around it.
And which one was actually.
And the fact that he said like all other possibilities is not looking good.
Changes. He only realizes it after the ripple is hit. And basically, once that happens,
the fact that he even see this possibility is crazy. Like he saw all these possibilities, but he didn't see this one. Like that's really wild. Like Boruto really OP.
Someone tells you to duck because there's
really
a shooter going around shooting people, and they're telling you right after you get shot, well, what good is ducking going to do? It's the same thing here. He's walking through time like it's a foggy glass. That flaw became painfully clear when Kawaki appeared with his limiters removed much sooner than what he anticipated. That one deviation, it broke every model of the future that Kashin Koji forecasted.
Kawaki really just pulled up like
chopped down, and he didn't realize until it was burning.
Old bad Sasuke shit. Like, he really just pulled up. You don't know new chapters drop on that 20 years sometimes.
Blue Vortex. So if you've seen,
I ain't never seen the Matrix drop.
An eerie comparison, and on the off chance that some of you guys have not seen the series or the trilogy, I'm not going to go into full spoilers here. Sure, multiple possible futures, just like Kashin Koji, but it wasn't because she could control it. She just understood choice and causality, but because it was necessary for the future that she believed in to take shape. I
seen somebody debate Minato versus Itachi. Who you got? Wait. Before I say who I got, who do you got? I'm going Minato. And disclaimer, Itachi is my favorite character. I'm going Minato. When bro took a look at a Tail Beast Bomb and replicated it into the Rasengan, that was more than enough for me to say, oh, bro OP. Most people run. Tuck they tail when they see that. Did y'all see how many people reacted to that shit in the war arc? They was at a loss. Said, oh, I'm gonna make me a mini one. I'm gonna make my own chocolate version. Now, they both geniuses. No, y'all gonna say flying right. If you team Itachi, every jutsu has its weakness. That is a fact. That's a fact. But bro, until I see Itachi tangle with two Hell Beast. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. I mean, bro was tangling. That's in Tail Beast form too. That's not regular. That's not regular. Regular. If you ain't seen the Minato one shot or like that manga, that little prelogue they dropped. I don't even know when they dropped that, but like that shit added even more feet to this nigga. Nigga really OP for zero fucking reason.
It's like how Kashin Koji is someone who is very much so very
So I'm going mid.
authoritative in the fact that he's looking at it
Nah.
like we have to
Yeah.
absolutely bring about the proper timeline that I think is best for the world, and he doesn't want to deviate from it. The Oracle, when you do a deep dive in her character, she showed some of those traits. Like the
Yeah,
Oracle,
thumb up, bro. Shout out to
Kashin
Naruto, his
Koji,
name.
he isn't omnipotent. He's a
You might do it for
chess
Never after
He's
this. I
someone
don't know.
who basically has access to the playbook that his opponent can run. He knows every potential play, but at the end of the day, he's still reacting. Well, in this instance, his opponent has the opportunity to flip the board on his head. When Kashin Koji tries to guide the future towards an outcome, he
Yeah.
isn't deciding fate. He's just nudging the pieces, hoping that the board doesn't reset beneath him. Think of it.
Bro
in
really
that
just got a bunch of
aspect,
puzzle
like a
pieces
game.
he got to put together.
And
But
now,
at the same
with
time, he could
Directions
lose a
updating
piece.
unexpectedly.
He could gain a
because he
piece.
didn't know what Boruto
He's
did behind
great.
his back. The
Piece that
board's
he
been
think was
flipped,
fit,
and
ain't not
he now
fit.
has to play with.
That's wild work,
brand
bro.
new
But he
changed
still got to piece it
battlefield.
together.
And
That's
that
annoying.
gets me into foresight
Low-key,
without true control.
He might have the most
the most
annoying
thing about 10 Direct.
she by hour on the low. Like he might have the most annoying one. Like just to be able to see a bunch of possibilities, especially right now. Like every possibility looking grim. That's all you can do. Just see it. You don't even know if it's gonna be accurate or not. Like that's so key lame. Like Ida, how you want to say it? Like she damn near changed the whole perspective. She done did a infinite Tsukiyomi without even it sounded all fucked up. So everybody on that Genjutsu damn near. That's wild work. You got her brother Damon. He be reflecting shit. What else was there, bro? There was dummy shit by people, bro. Like the core karma. Our people had shit by cells attached to them. They had some pretty cool shit. Like Shikoji he can just see the future. He is not even the most accurate future. Like that's kind of lame, low.
Directions that we can
That'd be
take with
annoying.
all this
That shit would piss me
isn't
off.
necessarily what it shows.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a common theme that you've seen with a lot of stories in literature. Knowing the future can have grave consequences. Everything Koji saw before is outdated information. And so
That's
you
another
have two
thing, too.
decisions.
Everything
Either
changed, bro,
continue
like-
moving forward, making decisions.
I love how they
based on
really
futures
finessing that,
no longer exists, or you have to update. And
The beginning when they were fighting on the Stone Mountains, like we really thought we was gonna be able to just see that shit coming. We really can't. We really don't know when it's coming no more. Like you really cook with that shit. I ain't
Further
like,
make you have to
cook.
change any decisions you want. This is no longer a controlled
He never was in a control scenario, and the fact that bro just got a whole new shit of scenarios to go.
Realizing it, whether by board,
And they gave it to the right clone though. If anybody can do it, it's Kashikoji, Tono Jiraiya.
by Jura,
Mode.
who we know is very adamant about wanting to get his hands on Kashin Koji. He doesn't know Koji exists in the sense that it's Kashin Koji, but he does know future.
Jura gonna try to
Jura is
fuck
a
his
very
ass
smart
up, bro. Y'all think
individual.
Kashikoji gonna die?
He might have considered the possibility that Boruto has an ally who has
I think he gonna
access
die,
to
bro.
information that he shouldn't.
It'd be
and
crazy if it was
operate
Kawaki
with
that killed him though. Like not even Jura, it was Kawaki.
Considered the possibility that Koji is using 10 directions again, just not knowing it's Kashin Koji. This isn't.
That'd be
foresight
wild as
anymore.
fuck, bro.
In a way, you could say that this is delusion, guided by ghosts of futures that are already dead, or rather, guided by the need to bring about a future that might not be possible anymore. And the worst part, because Kashin Koji remembers those futures vividly, the one
Nigga Boruto
thing
be sauce.
you have to look at is Boruto wants a world where no one has to die, where the shinobi world doesn't fall. Kashin Koji is willing to allow.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference about between him and Jiraiya. Like Kashikoji been giving up.
Unfolding right now where
Anybody can get it, anybody can catch straight, anybody can die. For the greater good, and like I don't know, that's cool and all, but damn.
Higher. There's a greater risk that neither one of them gets the outcome that they want. It's for that reason I do think we need to consider the possibility there could be a sacrifice coming.
They saying this is gonna be a sacrifice. I prefer Kawaki kill his ass. I think that'd be just.
Gently,
I don't know, bro. I don't even know how to write that in if I was them, but that's what I'll do. I had Kawaki kill him.
To the timeline that would have resulted in Boruto defeating Jura and stopping the planet from being harvested. Kashin Koji, a clone born to kill a god, dies trying to
He stayed dying trying to kill a god because Pain was calling himself a god too.
And ends up dying, having to go from being very pragmatic to doing.
I'm ready to see Bug get busy.
His genetic parent Jiraiya would have done willingly, which is
big ready to see Bug get busy.
In the next generation, and it would be.
I just like his character. Like I just like how Bug had a come up. Like they was really trying to hold Bug, but Bug really had a came up. Like that's crazy as hell.
Free will. Is he fated to walk Jiraiya's path? Does he have true free will as a clone? Are clones even humans? Do clones have their own souls? Those are things that we've seen touched on.
Bro, Shiki gonna pop out sooner or later, bro. Or Shiki come in like 5 chapters. That's my guess.
To exist, but now
within 5 chapters.
Seen so much in China, it became a curse, and now we're.
Oh God, nobody saw it coming. Boy, we trying to see what this shit gonna be.
Like him, who seemingly had all.
Sometimes I be wondering like how long this, because they said it's gonna be like a shorter series in Naruto. Man, I can't tell. Y'all keep pushing shit back. We ain't even get to what we saw in first episode yet. Like
leads to the best timeline. If he keeps fighting ghosts from failed timeline, this is a figurative example, then the world that he's trying to save, it might be in the process of already being lost, or it might be in a situation where again he has to do what Jiraiya did in that generation.
Naruto saying Kashi
if this ends up being the case, it does make me ask the question, was Kashin Koji wrong to use 10 direction? And if there truly is a sacrifice that is coming to fix the problems that are transpiring, is it something that's going to have a earned payoff in the way that the Oracle was? This ends up being the Kashin Koji and Boruto relationship.
I can see. I mean, Jiraiya had to fall from Naruto to rise.
Readers of Boruto to Vortex truly feels earned. And that's my video question for you guys. Obviously, if you enjoyed,
I go sub up to Naruto Explain, man. Here go. This Loot Talks, man. We talked about it.
Videos or click videos from other 2 animes.
I'm ready to see what's coming next. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited, bro. I tap into that chapter every time it drop, bro. I don't miss a beat. I do not miss a beat. I be on it. Gotta be having some music in the background while I read it, man, and I be on it. Like, y'all be smooth, y'all go tap in, y'all let me know, man. And Itachi or Minato, who y'all got, bro? I'm going Minato, bro. I don't think Itachi goated as hell. That's my favorite character, but I just don't think he could pack up the 4th Hokage, bro. Like, I just don't see it, bro. Obito tried, and you saw what happened, bro. I don't know, man.